people, welcome back to the Fix. It's your boy Nara here with Ari, and we have a guest, an uprising artist who exudes sexuality in my eyes. I didn't have any smart alecky thing to say right ago, so I just had to go with my heart. But before we get to that, big ups to our sponsors, Itopia Life, located at 10A West Kings House Road for the finest in medical marijuana. Heat up Itopia Life.
And of course, Lothian's Boutique, you can check them out on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can use my code Ariane10, that's ARIANNE 10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase. That's Ariane10, ARIANNE, and the number 10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase. Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram, please. Thanks.
All right, that's what we do now?
Yeah.
Please and thanks.
Please and
All right,
thanks.
there we go. Oh, now I have a name for her now. We have a nasty guest in the building. There we go. She's so nasty. We have a nasty guest in the building. An artist who goes by the name of Marcy Chin here with us.
Woo!
Hey, Marcy.
Hello.
What's up?
Thanks for having me.
Feel welcomed. What's up?
There.
You are?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you should be celebrating. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
about a
just
new
released
project.
your first EP, episode 1.
Yes. So excited about that, actually.
So I guess it's episode 1. So, but
Yeah.
is it that is a chapter, is a whole saga? Like why you're planning on naming other projects episode 2, 3, 4 and continue? Why 1?
I mean, it's possible, but this one was named episode 1 because this is the beginning of like a new journey in my career. You know, I
Yeah.
feel like this is like a more official thing, and yeah, this is where I started. This is how I started.
Would
So-
that have anything to do with you being signed to Downsound this year?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Because is this your first project or like your first official project? Because you've done mixtapes before. You've done, I mean, would be short length, short version albums before, but
No, I've done like a bunch of singles,
Yeah.
and of course
a mixtape.
2 mixtapes actually.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is the first official thing, like an EP, like an official album that's out for sale. Because my mixtape is for free; you can find it, anywhere. But this is,
What an episode 1 is almost as if series, a TV, like fictional, almost like a journey, a storytelling. So,
Right.
So
Yeah.
you think that this album was a storytelling of you in a way?
I feel like each song talks about my different moods, different sides to me. Yes, I'd say that.
Can we talk about the sides?
No, well.
Am I jumping the gun here?
No, go on,
like
go
I
on,
should.
go on. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So, like, Ari said, like, is that story, like, is it a true story, like, being told on this EP? Is it this how you are? Nasty.
This is just me. It's just what I do. That's it. No thought behind it. No persona. It's just
I can tell you that just from looking at you that I basically said it in the intro, but you exude like all heap of sexuality and sexiness.
even in this
About you.
moment.
Yes, you do. With that on round your neck, come on, like that's a gimme right
It's
there.
just fashion.
Really?
Yes.
Sure. Am I alone in this, Ari?
Yes.
Well, you're talking for Instagram, right?
Via Instagram, but also in person, like I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, no. Well, I was saying, like, is your music a sort of
I don't know why you're afraid to bring out the les right now. No. I don't know why you're holding it in. Just bring it out. She's sexy, though.
Yes, she's sexy.
Okay.
Okay, that was a given.
Stop
no, right?
making me be alone in this.
Sometimes I have to make you walk.
Not a
alone,
perv.
fam. I have to make you
Oh,
walk.
God,
alone.
okay.
No, but then you said I was listening to the EP and there, as Nara said, that there's Side to You, Nasty Love, like Pole Ninja, like that. They're, I mean, sexual,
Sexy.
yeah, versions of yourself. So you think that your music is the way, but then reading your bio, meeting you in person, there's a sort of introvert, shyness. I mean, it's like almost like, like I don't want to show it all. So you think that is your music the way where you're able
I
to
feel
show
like
it all?
Shy is maybe a strong word. I just
Chill?
am. I'm just
Yeah.
I don't need to be in your face. It's not me.
But then, yeah, so your personality off the stage or off the music is very relaxed, and I
Right,
guess
that's
obviously
the word.
very different
Relaxed.
from what you from your music. So is that how? So I was saying that is the music your way to really showcase the different version or a
Right,
different
definitely,
personality? Okay,
definitely.
yeah.
You have any trepidation signing with Joe, seeing that it seemed like every girl him signed, people say, oh, they can deal with them?
You know, before I met him or any of them, I remember I was hanging out with Jay Capri's cousin. I don't know if they were cousins or just close
Who
friends.
for cousin?
Jay Capri.
Oh, okay.
I never met
R.I.P.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. to her. She's anyway, and we're driving past Downsound, and she goes, "Marcy, why you don't go to Downsound?" And my friend in the back say, "Oh, Marcy would never, ever do that. She'd rather die."
Why?
She just said, I don't know why she said that, but I didn't.
That's a strong reaction.
Yeah, because it had such a stigma, you know, and then you're like looking at the artists that are coming out of there, and you're like, you know, all right, I don't have anything to say about that, but you know, just how the vibe and how people were, you know, always saying negative things and whatever. It's just such a negative vibe. But then you know, I'm more mature now in my thinking. You know, I may say me and me. You know, I've never been worried about rumors or anything like that. Just overall in my life, I went to an all girls school, so like that had just normal something.
Andrews.
She look like an Andrews girl.
Yeah.
I've
Or
heard
St.
that.
Hughes.
I don't think I think this girl.
Look a bit.
At that school there.
You look like you are. Yes, you look like you on Javi used to par. I knew it. Rumor Mill High.
Is it Andrews?
Yeah, if I never Andrews, then I use, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That would not have been my second.
Yeah, that of course.
I think I would have said Holy Child, but
Yeah,
Really?
No.
yeah.
Use.
You know why? Because them just nunnery and them skirt way down on them ankles, so it's just like them
No.
sneaky, and I feel like you have that sneaky.
And
Oh, no.
use hot girl.
Yeah, but I get.
Right.
Yeah, you may know you're up, but me
I
get
think I was
sneaky
more
from
of
you.
like a sporty, tomboyish kind of
see.
vibe then. But I used to hang out with the hot girls.
Yes.
You know what I'm
because the
saying?
hot
And
girl is
then-
there underneath.
Yeah,
In the
and the little time when we get that I dress up or whatever, people would admire it or whatever. But yeah, that school there, you go to an all-girl school, you hear all types of things. And I am just this girl who is just living. I've always just been that. And I don't care. Like, I hear the rumors and I laugh. It don't... Even if it bothers me a little bit, I can get over it. It's like, damn, like... And it would bother me because, I say, people would... Do I look like the type, you know? More offended than...
Upset
whatever.
or
That, yeah,
bothered.
than pissed off. Like, damn, you know? I would never do that. Why would people think things like that? But otherwise, nothing. So... Coming back to like the whole Downsound question about signing there, I can handle that. I know I can handle that. I've been like training for this since school, you know, and
Since Hughes
it doesn't get more vicious than a school like St. Hughes.
You think
Yeah,
so?
tell you.
I mean, every school.
Any girl
Every
school,
yeah.
any single sex school,
Yeah.
with women everywhere with all sorts of hormonal shit
True.
going on. Man, if I crumbled over some bullshit rumor, man, shoot me.
That's
That
just
was
ain't
a
really
waste
make
of
for
time.
this.
You see me? Yeah.
And you're make for this. You're made for this.
Yeah, so
So how has
everything
the relationship been so far
with
in
me and-
Downtown? Yeah.
Okay, surprisingly great. It feels like home, actually, the way how things are aligning. You know,
Apparently, you need sign it like after Sumfest, like after MC Prefer, or was it before Sumfest?
I gave my signature after Sumfest,
Okay.
but the contract's
approach
been
was
approved
good.
and
Okay.
Courtship
everything.
happened way
Yeah,
before,
so it was
Might
like
not use them where they are.
Courtship. It is a courtship.
Doesn't matter.
right because Scatter and Cecile on my birthday last year. Actually, Cecile reached out to me. Did Scatter reach out to you? Was it like that? No, Cecile reached out to me, and I wasn't in Jamaica at the time, and she was like, "Yo," and she said, "Me no know you." This was like 2 years ago, I think. She was like, "Girl, me no know you, but you're bad." Remember, mama tell you, and she said, "See that song there when name Ride?" She said, "Just hold it, man. It's gonna happen for you." And I said, "Cool."
Cecile is like that. She been a big up to you.
So,
And she can spot talents. Yeah, I think, you know, with
yeah, she
years
has a
in
good
it,
eye for
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I said to her last year now, closer to coming back to Jamaica, I say, you know, say my birthday is coming up and I think we should hang out. You know, I don't know what I want to do yet, but I need you to be a part of whatever. And she said, of course, just let me know. So I come back. We actually met up once before my birthday. We went to Skyline that Sunday.
When's your
thing.
birthday, by the way?
August 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Like a month.
No, I'm taking it.
First, man, seriously.
Still happy belated. Yeah.
So we hung out. I feel like she wanted to just get a feel of my vibe, you know? And because we connected on, like, we have a lot in common, you know, like a lot of like similar ways, I think. But anyway, fast forward to like closer to my birthday, she was like, Scatter is asking what you want to do and he'll handle it. Like, so me, I was like, okay, this is happening.
Balling.
But I'm like, what is going on? You know? So I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna go to the beach, like, and I don't know, have a cake and some people. So she's like, you know, if you want to get a bus, he's gonna take care of it, whatever. She'll handle the cake. I'm gonna say,
What? My birthday? I have birthday.
easy. And then
Actually,
when
we can't
we're
see.
there,
Not that. Yeah.
when we're there at the beach now, because it's in my highlights too, they're all talking. Her and Scott, you know, everybody's talking about me, whatever, you know, the usual birthday thing. And then when we got to Scatter and Cecile, you know, Cecile was talking about how talented she thinks I am, and that she wants to, they're gonna help me, and we're gonna make some money, and we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna say, shit, on my birthday, this nice. And then Scatter come and say, oh, you know, I know this girl, we kind of go way back, because I just knew him from before, you know, and he was also one of them following me on Twitter, because he said it. He's like, yeah, this girl used to keep a thing named Twitter after dark, you know. Everybody's like waiting up for the tweets that would follow and things like that. So that's kind of the history with us, and we met like a couple times. But he was like, but he sees that this girl has some real talent, and they want to make it happen. Like, you know, I deserve it. I've been doing this for a while, and I've been so humble about it, his words. And he thinks that, yo, I really deserve this. So
I'm not trying to talk to you about flat earth yet.
Flat
No.
Earth?
Oh, okay.
we don't.
I thought he would be more like anti-Jesus.
He's a flat earther, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah.
He might be, yeah. So we get to Downsound, because they originally were starting a company together called Bad Company. And she had signed, I think, Danny Boo at the time, and this little baby girl, Tay or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And of course they wanted to sign me. And they didn't want to they were like, we're not going to take you without Conley, because they see that we have this great musical chemistry. It's like a marriage. It's just perfect, like musically. So I'm like, all right, cool. This sounds even better, cause when I think about like signing or whatever, I always think about like how the music are gonna go. Not that I don't have confidence working with anybody else. I just know that it has to happen with this one.
With Conley.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Conley.
Okay.
So anyway, we're there, and you know that thing where you'll recruit somebody, but you kind of like, it's kind of like the dating phase where you get to know them, and we're hanging out and building
vibe to see if
the
it really
rapport.
can work.
Yeah, and so a lot of people were there, and then they kind of fell off, and then I'm like the last man standing, me and Conley, and then the whole vibe changed. It changed from like the Bad Company thing to me signing directly to Downsound, because by this, Joe started really paying attention to me. Before, Elephant Man was around and it was about him and whatever. So they were done with that project, and now Joe can see what's really happening. So he's like really paying attention to me. And then this COVID shit happens, and so I'm there doing my TikToks, right? And he's so blown away by the TikToks. Like, he thinks I'm this great actor, actress, whatever. And, a lot of people are commenting. They're like, oh my gosh, this is great. People are telling me that they can't wait for me to upload the TikToks, or that they're living vicariously through me. And
so you're able to build up your brand, and I guess an extension of your brand through TikTok, without being able to put out music.
Right. Okay. Because even then, like, I wanted to put out music. It had been like 9 months since I put out music, and I've never gone that long.
Wow.
And that's because I didn't know what my position was, and I wasn't like eager to sign anything. And then when COVID came, it was like worse. You don't want to sign nothing. Everything is so unsure. Like all the artists, they can't do anything. They're all stuck, whatever. So I don't know. I always just felt good about where I was. I always felt like this is going to happen. I don't know how, and I don't feel threatened by COVID. I don't feel like upset, or just the way people would complain. I just say there is some kind of blessing in this, and that's just what I felt. So I was just always on the highest vibration possible, and then it just so happened that a whole new contract was done, and like, Joe is there himself saying, yo, because they had closed down DSR for a while. They weren't doing any kind of music with any artists or anything. And then when he sees me and says, oh gosh, all right, I feel like this is it. They're inspired to reopen and really get some work done, and I think I can do it. He thinks I can really do this, and I can make a difference and things like that. So the way he speaks to me and about me,
shows that he believed in you.
Yeah,
and then because he had Sumfest, and he said that a day before.
Oh gosh,
it took a day for you to rehearse.
So the original plan was, because COVID, and they had plans of doing like the outside show, the regular show, and so they canceled. So he was just thinking to himself, yo, I really want to do the Sumfest thing still. And he made the decision 3 weeks before the show.
Yeah.
Say, oh, all right, we're going to do this virtual style.
Yeah, because there wasn't really much marketing.
Promotion. I didn't even know. It's just,
you just
like, a week off.
Everybody just got to work. Conley realized that he can do other things sound-wise, because he was the sound design on the whole set. Wow. Sound designer. So everybody is busy. There was like a brief talk about me performing. And so right away, I say, all right, what am I gonna do? Whatever. I need to know how much time I get in. Blah, blah. I'm gonna need clothes. Oh shit, I can't order clothes because COVID, whatever. And then they decided that I wouldn't perform. Because what's usual with the Sumfest thing, when you're a new artist, is because you're buzzing or whatever, you end up on a show. So I say, well, all right, I don't mind. I would want to have a buzz before, whatever. So that's gone out of my head. So I must say, all right, TikTok though, you could do something. So I said, okay. So it turned into first he wanted me to do like an opening, like an intro. So I said, all right, I have this idea and I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna write that script, record it, and make him hear it. He's so blown away by that. He make everybody hear it. Them saying, who is this? Because I'm using this accent now, this horrible transatlantic accent that I tried, and they loved it.
Can you do something?
Let's see if I can talk about it now. Wait. 1 second. So he liked it, and then he asked me to do another. He asked me, he's like, this whole Black Lives Matter thing, you should, do something about it, say something interesting. I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it. You just do it. Okay, I'm done. That's like
That's a solid English accent.
yeah. British. Yeah, so I did that, and then he's like, okay, you need to do another to close the show. So I say, okay. So I'm going to be on Sumfest like 3 times without performing. That's our presence. Cool. And then, so it's the night before Sumfest. Me in my apartment, just I smoke my weed and everything. I get a message from Joseph Bogdanovich. Tomorrow you need to be at the venue at X time. So me I say, a meeting? So no, you're performing.
Yeah.
I said, what?
Wait a minute.
Remember, at night, me no clothes. We don't have nothing, no plans.
Yeah.
Like,
well, lucky for you that COVID stop everything, so everybody is available.
That part.
And also you're proving yourself to step out without clothes at any given time.
Well, it was on TV, so she had to
okay, yeah.
cover it up.
Yeah,
right.
Indeed.
So I get on the phone with my stylist. I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? And then she was like, Grace Jones. I'm like, okay. I'm at the venue now to do sound check. But then I say, oh, because I said it to Bob. Bob is a part of the team at Downsound. I was like, yo, I'm performing and I don't get to rehearse. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm gonna be the only artist. Like, I'm supposed to be Downsound artist. I'm gonna go out there like just mediocre, just unprepared. I was so livid, but kind of excited too, because I'm thinking this is an opportunity. I don't want to complain and say, I can't do this, I can't come out like that, whatever. I say, some I have to just go shell it. You see me? I'm talking to Conley about it, and I say, yo, just do it.
Yeah.
And Scatter was like, yo, first he was like agreeing with me, because I was like, yo, you set me up. You guys set me up. What the hell? Everybody, I hear people come and rehearse 2-3 times, which is the usual. I think people rehearse like 1 time. But I hear like artists are just doing their best and coming out, and I'm like,
what about
so
me?
Just exactly like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
And I say, shit, this not right.
Yeah.
But anyway, they all were saying, you can't handle it, whatever. So my daddy and the guy meet me. So I do sound check. So they're learning my beat. They're on the D of my performance.
Wow.
I do 2 takes of things. So first, just to get it, and then the second one to get it right.
Wow. So you say because it's a one song.
And one. Somebody come ask him. I was like, yo, what am I gonna do? I say, how much time? Him said 3 minutes. So I said, that's on 1 song.
Literally.
And may I say, and he said, do the song you're promoting, which is Nasty Love. Now, I know people out there know my music, but don't know who is singing these songs. Like, I have some, a really popular song called Make It Bounce Up that have like over 100 million streams across all platforms and things like that. So if I came out on stage saying Make It Bounce on the left, whatever, people would have said, oh, the girl,
that's she. Yeah,
easy me.
Yeah.
Or just some of the songs that have like its own little buzz underground, whatever, like Ride or whatever. Some I say or The Bones rather. Like, even when I checked Twitter or whatever, a lot of people wanted to hear that song. So I just did that and then ended it with the hook on Nasty Love and said, look, it's my turn now, get used to it. And I came off the stage and oh my gosh, it was like so nerve-wracking. I went to Camilla to do the interview, and then I was so nauseous.
Oh my God.
So when I was done, I just went across the parking lot and threw up.
Wow.
Came back like nothing happened.
True model shit.
What the wrong way,
like a true muggler.
Oh my God.
That's a story. That's a special story. But you've gotten over the fear, right? Yeah, you must.
Cause even when I was on stage, I was alright. Like at first, I was like, oh, why didn't I did it? You know.
Did it lessen the moment for you seeing that there wasn't a crowd and it was the usual Sumfest? Because it's your first.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, fuck, this is how I'm really going to go out, dog. But my dad done say, it was a 2020. 2020 have something for me. So even when I see the COVID, me not feel no way, you know. Because I say, yo, something. And I kind of felt like I knew I was going to perform, even though I didn't just take it out of my head and say, all right, let that go. But then he was like, you earned it. That's how he said it. You earned it. You're going to go out there and you're going to show them that you're great. And I said, okay, Joe.
That's a great Joe impression.
That's
how he sounds in my head.
Joe, don't kill me. So that was my Sumfest experience.
Marcy, give thanks for passing through.
Yeah.
You see me? I listened to the EP. People them out there can cap. I think something there.
You didn't tell me.
Hood Ninja is on a strip club.
Hood Ninja.
When we say Hood Ninja, Pole Ninja.
Hey! But yeah, you definitely wrote that in mind with the strippers in mind. It's
That
a nice
one club, one stripper anthem. That song there.
Yeah. And of course, Nasty.
The raw version for the Hood Ninja.
Sad.
Say it for Ryan and that. You see, you know.
It's a good listen. And you know,
Yeah,
like
I was getting ready to say, how come you didn't tell me like what your favorite songs were or whatever?
I think it was obvious that Nasty Love
Oh.
and Paul Ninja.
Hood Ninja.
Hood Ninja.
Give thanks, Marcy. What do people them can follow on social media?
Yeah.
So it's at Marcy Chin Official on Instagram.
Can take in some of this fun.
MarcyChin Official. And at Marcy Chin on Twitter and Marcy Chin on Facebook.
Tell them when can cop episode 1.
All the platforms. It's everywhere. Amazon, Google Play, Deezer, Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Except YouTube.
Now put it up there?
Maybe. No, maybe. I don't know.
But
Not right now.
Okay.
You don't gotta make that decision
You
now.
can look out for a Nasty Love video coming soon.
That is fun time.
You hear she say it too?
I'm expecting
sultry.
fun in that video. Fun times. I'm expecting.
Times, yeah.
Give thanks, Marcy.
Thank you.
I'm a phone them can
It's
follow.
nice.
Me want give you some nasty love, nasty. Me just need if you take me to a place that's nice and classy.